Hip2b2 is gestig in 2002 deur Mark Shuttleworth.
Nadat hy na die ruimtestasie toe is en hy het teruggekom en hy het gevoel hy wil invest in die onderwys en opvoeding in Suid-Afrika. So hy het van skool na skool gegaan en hy het vir hulle vertel van sy reis, vir hulle gewys, jy weet, hoe het sy spacesuit gelyk en die kapsule waarmee hy teruggekom het. So dit was 'n reuse roadshow geweest met trokke wat gery het en al hierdie goed saamgevat het.
What is that? Soyuz spaceship. That's exactly what the descent module of a Soyuz spaceship looks like.
When I started with Hip2b2, I was lucky enough to start with the team that originally started the brand. So these were a team of women, strangely enough, handpicked by Mark to get the brand going. And so having spent time with them, they gave me a lot of the history of how they literally clambered from the ground up.
I was the editor, so it was my job to kind of drive the process, come up with the ideas, or a lot of them, brainstorm them with other people, and then compile the stories, and then commission writers or write some stuff myself. It was my favorite magazine that I worked on.
Ons het die wiskunde en die wetenskap en alles ingebring, byvoorbeeld hoe dit sokker was, verduidelik hoe 'n sokkerbal se kurwes werk, hoekom is 'n sokkerbal rond, hoekom is 'n rugbybal nie rond nie.
Printing magazines is not cheap exercise. Yeah. But it is still the only way to get to a lot of kids in this country, a lot of people in this country, you know, they don't have access to computers in a lot of places, they don't have access to maybe on their phones in very small basic ways, but still, I mean, paper is still the way to get to most places. I'm really sad it isn't there anymore. I think that children need inspiration probably more than ever.
So what we're going to do is we're going to cut this baby open. We're going to show you what the inside of a brain looks like for real.
I was Hip2b2's mad scientist for about 3 out of the 5 years that I was there. In the end, we got a proper scientist named Simon who came in and did very weird, funky experiments with us. It was a bit controversial for a show where your target audience is meant to be like a 10-year-old and you're slicing up a bovine heart. And yet, people really responded well to that because it takes away a lot of the fear and it puts a bit more wonderment into science, and you realize that there are things you can do and things you can see that you ordinarily aren't exposed to.
Hip2b2 came to me at a perfect time. I was in grade 10. I was in a maths and science school, I was in radio already, and it was really the perfect intersection between what I enjoyed doing in school and I was interested in school, and the prospect of being in the media industry and having this platform where it felt like no one else was really doing this. We centered the programming around making mathematics more fun and more real and more accessible to high school learners in a sense that it can feel like it's your everyday life. I also did another one with a guy, Dotugo, and that one was called Street Smart. And with that show, I did a feature called Inventions. I did features about cool, fun, weird inventions, and we had celebrities that would come onto the shows as well. So it was really entertaining, and it wasn't like a mad sciencey show where you listen to get tutoring tips or things like that.
Op die oomblik is ons besig met 2016 se Innovation Challenge. Wat ons probeer doen is om leerders te inspireer om self probleme op te los. So die Innovation Challenge moet hulle 'n probleem gaan identifiseer in hulle gemeenskap en dan moet hulle die oplossing daarvoor vind. En dan moet hulle vir ons verduidelik wat is die wetenskap en die wiskunde agter die oplossing van die saak. Ons neem hierdie spanne wat ingeskryf het na die universiteit, die Vaal University of Technology, by die Ideas to Product Lab, en dan ontwerp ons dit wat hulle in gedagte gehad het, en ons maak van daai 3D prints, sodat hulle fisies kan sien hoe lyk hulle produk wat hulle in gedagte gehad het. Een span het 'n safety watch ontwikkel, soos 'n oorlosie, wat nie 'n horlosie is nie, dis 'n veiligheidsdevice. So jy haal hom af, sien maar jy word nou aangeval, dan probeer jy die horlosie af te kry en hy het 'n kompassie in, so jy kan getrek word.
Kate, what is this weekend program all about?
Well, really it's a chance just for the Hip2b2 brand ambassadors to get together, to get to know each other, to explore the issues of what it means to be a brand ambassador, what it is that they're going to be doing.
Ons as brand ambassadors in elke provinsie is in beheer van verskillende klein projectjies wat jy in jou gemeenskap moet doen, soos om vir skole te gaan wys en eksperimente te doen met verskillende grade, veral soos klein, jong kindertjies, om hulle brein en soos 'n saadjie in hulle brein te sit om te sien soos, wat gebeur met hierdie eksperiment, hoekom gebeur dit, wat is die rede agter dit, en dan wys jy vir hulle ietsie, dan gee jy vir hulle baie praktiese manier hoekom eksperiment gebeur het en wat gebeur het, en van daar af is dit daai ekstra dingetjie in 'n koppie wat hulle soos elke keer as hulle na iets kyk, soos, wat is dit?
It's also interesting how the different platforms under Hip2b2 interlinked. So I'll be on radio and then I'll see myself on the magazine and then it's interconnected to the website and it would via the mobile app as well, and how they would feed all the different content through the different platforms to make it as accessible as possible, because obviously not all learners will be able to go into our online platform to listen to us, but they'll be able to get the magazine and they'll see what's said to say on radio.
Ek dink die TV-program, tydskrif en radiostasie was 'n baie goeie platform vir kinders om blootgestel te word aan wetenskap en wiskunde op 'n lekker manier. Ek dink die tydskrif het die meeste impak gehad wat uitgedeel is in skole, want ek weet in my eie omgewing, soos jy gee vir een kind 'n tydskrif en daai kind gee dit vir hulle ma en daai ma gee dit vir daai kind en daai kind gee dit vir die volgende maatjie. So dit word baie versprei tussen die leerders, omdat die inhoud van die tydskrif so fascinerend was en lekker om te lees, alhoewel jy nie eers dalk van wiskunde of wetenskap hou nie.
Big part of the success of Hip2b2 wasn't just that we were pushing loads of maths and science and engineering content, it was that we were sparking curiosity, and that was actually the key factor in what made it so appealing to young people and what made it so interesting to watch, is because we left you with more questions that you wanted to ask.
Think.
What?
You?
Can